Today on this episode of Reality Gays,
Jasmine drops a bombshell.
Brandon says, I may kiss the bride.
And Brandon's dad, Ron, is the voice of reason?
Roll it, Christina.
Hello, this is Captain Poodle speaking. Are you ready to find love?
Yes, ahoy, matey.
Love. Exciting and new. Go online. They're catfishing you.
Shocker.
Fiance.
Soon you'll be flying to parts unknown.
90-day Beyonce.
Marrying someone you only met on your phone.
Be they French or Chinese, a brand new K1 visa's the key.
Ooh, the key to what, Poodle?
To love.
It's Reality Gays. Let's love.
Excuse me, sir. Do you need help with anything?
Pardon, yeah. No,
Huh?
I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
What? What?
Your child is drowning in ocean. She just want to be on camera, this bitch.
She just wanted to be on camera. I've been that girl trying to put myself in it and be helpful at the same time. And it always backfires usually too. So,
the moral of the story is, it's not your fucking business. Stay out of it.
well,
Stay the fuck out.
What she saw.
Don't be an interloper.
Well, but what she saw is what I saw is that straight men aren't good at this. That's what she was seeing.
I agree.
She was, just trying to be like, those guys need help. And, but they figured it out.
Leave straight men to their own devices. They're going to botch it.
Okay. This is Reality Gays.
That's not helping the accused straight man hate
No.
that we seem to be getting.
We love straight men. I love having sex with them.
No, I'm saying
They're great
for that. They're great for that.
They're great for sitting on those straight dicks. We gotta go. We gotta
dangerous.
move on.
It's dangerous. This straight man.
This straight man. This is Reality Gays, everybody. I am Maddie.
And I'm Poodle. And we are two ridiculous homosexuals who love nothing more than tearing reality television a new one.
Especially our favorite obsession. And what an episode.
What an episode.
Of TLC's 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After. You know where, something's happening. You know it's coming. But then it was like not the last episode of Game of Thrones because that was terrible, but the third, the night where, spoiler alert, where the Ice King, they have the battle with the Ice King.
Are you really comparing this to Game of Thrones?
I am. Because
Boy, the bar is low.
Because you knew that fight, you knew that was coming, but that episode was so just out of my mind, incredible. And that's what it was like. Watching Jasmine
tell Gino she was pregnant.
What?
Ping.
I wasn't breathing.
It was a pretty great scene, and it was pretty raw as well.
Yeah.
And not as raw as the 100% BB corner action you're going to get in tomorrow's show. Holy shit, I've got a lot to say.
Oh, great.
I knew it happened, but basically the game was just destroyed this season.
Okay. Well,
how do I not oversell that?
So you're glad you aren't on?
I don't want to be, you know what? I don't know. I feel like the producers have lost their way.
You know what? It's because they need to have you on.
Throwing in twists and new things. And this is just stupid. Big Brother has always been a social game. and using a competition to get someone out on a non-eviction night. They've done shit like this before, but this is the most egregious. And it's sparking just like, I'm going to talk about it in tomorrow's show.
Save it for the second thing because...
Save it, like you tell me.
Save it. Speaking of changing the game, y'all, Taylor Frankie Paul is the next Bachelorette.
I squealed when I woke up to the news.
I thought it was The Onion almost at first. I
thought it was an
real.
AI article.
I thought it was not real.
But it's real, y'all. TFP is the new Bachelorette.
It's a new Bachelorette.
Mother of 3 with 2 baby daddies.
With 2 baby daddies.
I think, you know what? This is adding life into a stale franchise like nothing. They even tried to do it with Golden Bachelor. And I thought that really did a lot. And then they brought this guy, the second season guy, who said he's not dating women over 60.
Yeah.
Oh, what a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
But this is something really new. Like this is, besides her big following.
Well, it takes the purity, the kind of piousness of The Bachelor and The Bachelor of that franchise. It flips all of that on its head and makes it so much more real world.
Yeah. If a reality star who's Mormon can be in the real world, but it's close.
Hard. That's close.
But The Bachelor and The Bachelor franchise has always been about veneer and putting on the best packages. And this is already someone who is, like you just said, kind of relatable.
Boy, I bet Whitney was she was like, I got on Dancing with the Stars. And then she woke up today and she went, no!
she's just crying in bed with gay husband, petting her head.
With her headband on.
Yeah, I got to say, boy. Yeah, if you're Whitney, it's not a great day.
It's not a great day.
And if you're Demi, it's an even worse day.
Yeah. It's even worse day.
Whoa. I'm so happy for her. We are still officially a Taylor Frankie Paul Stan podcast.
TFP Stan. We are.
Till the end.
We are.
We're going to ride this till the wheels fall off.
We say that and then we're fickle gays and we jump off.
And then we're done. She'll say something. We're like, just kidding.
Just kidding.
One more thing I need to say before we get into the announcements. I have seen the Gilded Age Gays.
I have seen it too.
So thank you for DMing us these. But my inbox is full. I'm glad I make you think of things. And I may enjoy
we need to think of a catchphrase that doesn't sound like we're not ungrateful or like we're being mean. Because we actually...
How about inbox full? In a good way.
That kind of means something different for you.
Yeah. True.
Inbox full. But there's some... Because that's how, we found out about...
It's never full!
Yeah, exactly. That's how we found out about TFP is that I was inundated with messages when I woke up this morning. I'm going, oh my God. So we really appreciate it. We just want to let you know because we're getting maybe something with the word.
I don't like it when you come up with something on the air.
Only you can do that. Maybe it's some type of a butt cake, a bukkake we're getting.
Nope.
We're just getting
too
many dicks.
Bad. We'll think about it. And we say we'll think about it. We're never going to think about it again until it happens again. And then we're going to say we'll do it. And we won't do it. That's how it is here at Team RG.
Team RG. You guys,
our whole team knows it. We're like, we're going to do that later. And then it comes up again like, we said we were going to do that. We're not going to remember it from day to day.
If you're in the Patreon or the Supercast, leave a comment or a suggestion of maybe a tagline to inspire us.
Yes, that's a good idea. I just have to say, I'm not going to do a full apology to you because I still think it was a dumb idea. But I enjoyed reading it. I think it was the Other Way show, the first Other Way podcast of the season. By the way, y'all are loving this season.
I just watched episode 2.
I think it's gonna give. You've got Frenchie, you've got Mustache, you've got Luke and Madeline.
Well, then next episode, you haven't seen it, we get a cat lady from Oklahoma.
Oh no, it's
from
never
Norman, Oklahoma, just an hour north of where I grew up.
Isn't it like 2 different worlds?
It is.
Okay.
It is.
What I was saying though is you said, tell us how you listen to the show. It's like, no one gives a shit about this. And I actually enjoyed reading how people in comments and Patreon, things like that, how people listen to the show.
I know. I loved it.
With what beverage? I still think it was a filler idea, but you know.
Uh-huh.
So it's not a full apology, kind of like Libby gave to Loren. It's like a half apology.
Half apology. You also did find out, you did not believe me, that the BC Clark's anniversary, that they really did give you a free ring if it rained, and sissies came at you.
I did believe you that was their policy. I just thought it was one of the worst business practices that I could imagine.
Yeah.
And I thought about how would they prove that. Turns out you have to send them a marriage license, a copy of your marriage license.
Yeah. And there has to be at least an inch of rain noted by the airport.
So
there's rules.
Which means there were people who tried to scam them. And a sissy said, with that markup, they can afford it. And that's exactly what I says. What a fucking racket jewelry is. Sorry to your niece-in-law.
Unless it's Ray Ward Fine Jewelers in Ardmore, Oklahoma, for all your jewelry needs.
They're crooks just like all of them.
We need to move on.
Your niece's parents are crooks.
They're wonderful. Huge Great Danes when you walk in the office.
What?
They have their dogs. They have Great Danes. The sweetest
just
little dog.
In the jewelry store?
Yes.
I don't like that. Are they protective? Are they guard dogs?
I think they look
steal
like
the jewelry?
guard dogs, but they're nice to everybody.
I got it. Yeah. I don't know where I go from here.
I don't either.
Boy, my announcements are far down. Y'all, we got to talk about merch. The response has been great. Very good, I should say. You guys
really undersold it. It was wonderful. The response has been great.
I oversell bad things and I undersell good things.
Yeah, you do. No, I think the response has been fantastic, y'all.
It has
Thank
been.
you very much.
Y'all loving the hoodies and the tees. You're loving everything.
You're loving everything.
We still don't have information about sizing. What we did ask them, and they kind of gave us something that looked kind of.
It was confusing, and you had to do math to figure it out.
Yeah,
it doesn't. So
I don't think it helps.
I don't think it helps.
It looks pretty true to size. That's all I will say.
It's unisex sizing. So when in doubt, I would size up.
If you're worried about being,
we also don't know what material they're made out of. So, anyway, we're not Nordstrom, we don't know.
The material did fall to Earth.
Yes.
Part of a comet.
Yes, it is. It is an
polymer.
Organic substance of some type, or carbon.
Won't go that far.
Yeah,
but it's supposed to be very comfortable.
Yes, we were told. So, anyway, y'all are excited. September 22nd. That's when you can go until September 22nd. That's when it cuts off. So you can go to Shop Reality Gays and get that there at Shop Reality Gays. The link is in the show notes.
And they're adorable.
They're adorable. There's from hoodies to a little mug. I mean, nothing. The second only to a dick. Nothing's better for a stocking stuffer than a Reality Gays mug. You got to be thinking about
have some really big stockings.
Well, yeah, yeah.
I think
or an I can tote it bag. You can put a
you
tote
can just
bag
stuff
in
it
there.
up. I think stockings. The concept of stockings. I think it should be kind of ceremonial. I think you should have a stocking, and there's just thing that you can put in it because you can't put so much stuff in.
Sure. I'm just trying to talk about merch. That's what I'm trying to do.
I'm telling you, talk about a philosophy.
Yes, I'm just saying, y'all, holiday shopping starting now. So think about it now. Get your gifts for your loved one or for someone you hate at shoprealitygays.com until September 22nd.
When you hate someone,
When you
and
hate
you get
someone
them a
the very
gift,
best.
you really are screwing them.
Yeah.
Perfect for an office gift.
Get them an "If You Can Dream It" T-shirt, and they won't realize
they don't
they're wearing
know what
a
it is
shirt
about cum.
semen, about just rivulets of semen. Because
Hot white cum.
yeah, they don't know it's about cream in it.
We also apologize to our international sissies. Sometimes the duties can be a little high. I fully apologize. It's the way of the world now. This is not something that is in our control. Just Google international shipping and trade. You'll get it. You'll get the picture.
Mm-hmm. That's not on us. Not us.
It's
not us.
It's not.
Anyway.
I can honestly say that's not on us.
It's not on us. Thank God our TikTok is Canadian because Caitlin set it up.
I think our Bicurious poll is closed by now, or you may have already heard the Bicurious episode. I think you have. But right now we're recording it. It is still open. I don't know who won. I need to check.
Okay. Well,
I don't. So
that was very helpful. Thank you for bringing up a non-announcement. That's what you just did.
Christina, leave that in to show the fragility of time. Or take it out. I don't fucking care. Seeking Sister Wife is coming September 22nd. It's on RG Plus at the $8 tier. Love is Blind. I saw a trailer with all the contestants.
Hot? Any? You know what? We didn't know. We didn't know last time.
Let me say, I understand your question, and yes, there's a lot of beautiful women.
I'm not talking about the women.
It's very diverse. I don't know where they found these people from Denver.
Denver,
I know.
Denver, even in the gay bars, it is the white.
I think they had to import people.
I have no game in Denver. None. No one even turns their head towards me.
Or no game in New York, no game in LA. Go down the list.
I do better in those places. Thank you very much. I'm well received in Brooklyn.
More like you're well receiving.
Yes.
What I was going to say is the men. It's not. There aren't dogs, but I'm just kind of like, okay, they looked very normal.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. There was one guy who said things that I won't change. He's like, yeah, I love to put in some chicken breasts and some in the blender and some lemon Mio. I'm not going to change that. It's easy to get my protein. And I was like, you're going to be a real hoot. So, yeah. God, straight men don't realize how ridiculous they are. They don't get it. Anyway.
We love them. When we have sex with them.
You're really afraid to say anything about them now.
No, we love them when we bang them.
I love a lot of straight men. Just as a people, maybe not as much.
No.
Anyway, Selling Sunset, Season 9, coming October 29th. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I have written down 11/3. It's actually 11/13. It's November 13th.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I think there was a mistake. But I've seen more stuff about it. There's also confusion. Sometimes it said November 9th.
Well, that's going to fuck us then. Because 11/13, because it's going to be because I leave on the 19th to go to Spain. So
wonderful.
We don't get screeners for them.
Wonderful. You're going to have to delay your trip then. Sorry.
Try. You can't have a life.
I guess I'll have to just find somebody else then. Oh, well.
You'll have to. I'm going to Spain.
It's great just to leave me to clean up the mess. Great. Wait, that's right. You are going early, even though we kind of talked about it should only be near major holidays, but you kind of pushed it. But that's okay.
No,
I'll clean up your mess again.
Thanksgiving.
I'll clean on the 19th. When's Thanksgiving this year? It's a little early. You can apologize to me for it later. We're still on YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube's Day.
A sissy messaged me.
Day.
She said that we might. She said I might be a Carl's wife, but she said
no.
No. This is actually I think a good point because I don't know if some people know this, y'all. When we say subscribe to us on YouTube, it is for free because there's paid.
That's true. There's YouTube TV. That's
there's
true.
YouTube TV, and there's paid subscriptions where you or like on Instagram, it says subscribe to get more content.
Subscribe to our channel.
So we're saying
just free.
Yeah. So subscribe to our subscribe to our channel on YouTube, RealityGays. It is free.
When you're subscribing, if YouTube asked you to pay, you're helping YouTube, not us.
Yeah, don't pay for anything on YouTube right now.
Yes, subscribe. That is a Carl's wife question, but valid.
But a valid one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get it. I think we can move on now. Brandon and Julia, for some reason I wrote Bardo and Julia.
Bardo and Julia.
Wasn't that the name of an animated wolf? Am I making that up?
Probably.
Or was that Baldo?
I don't know.
There were so many children's movies I did not see that came out as an adult. Just a random observation.
I'm going to say this. They're pretty. Yes, the pictures look good, y'all, but beach weddings are never easy.
I think there's an underestimation of how much work is involved. Number one, the wind that is occurring.
And if it's not windy, that means the weather pattern, it's crazy fucking hot.
Also, there's always going to be morons surrounding you who you don't want in your pictures.
That's why I would never have a beach wedding.
Just mouth breathers, dressed in scantily clad things. People you don't want in your pictures.
Oh, especially in Florida.
People are going to be clapping for you with like 4 teeth.
You're taking this beautiful sunset picture and someone runs in the ocean with their kid. Yeah. And that's in your picture.
And like a mutt dog runs by with like one leg.
Yes. Just a wonk, wonk, wonk.
I don't know how one leg works.
It's not easy.
I also need to say it's very difficult to get a private beach because I have friends who've tried to get married on like a private beach. So you can do it at a resort. That's probably the easiest way. But like people try to do that private beach thing and then they find out that it either costs a shit ton of money or they try to do it when no one's there. Y'all, there's always someone at the fucking beach.
There's always people, yeah.
When it's nice weather, there's always someone at the fucking beach.
Agreed.
Yep. Go to someplace remote. Go to if you want a beach wedding, do like Hawaii at a time of year where it's a little cold, but it's still sunny. And that's the best time because you can find remote beaches there.
Okay.
I never thought a childless, unmarried gay man would be giving advice for how to get married on a beach.
Well, you've been to Hawaii a lot.
3 times.
Well, 3 times more than a lot of people.
That's true. Probably true. I love Hawaii. Moving on.
So they're setting this up now. And the girl comes up, as we said, do you need help? And he's like, they laugh. Don't know what they're saying.
He's like, I don't fucking understand you.
And I do like that she immediately went, what? Like she had never heard a different language in her life before. Because I would have been, oh, I'm sorry. You don't speak English. Like, whatever. And then, y'all, Julia's getting her makeup done. And we hear, he told me not to meddle, but here I come. And Betty's bringing in some champagne.
You told me to butt out, but I thought you might want some champagne.
Or a mimosa. I think if we remember from the tell-all when they were drunk on a boat, Betty doesn't really make a mimosa. It's more just champagne.
It's champagne with just a soupçon of orange juice.
Which is what I prefer, actually.
I just rather have straight up champagne when they give out, if you're in first class and they give out mimosas or something. I'm like, just bring me the good shit.
Just here's a vein. That's what you just extend your arm.
And then I spit it out and go, what is this?
Well,
and Betty's like, I'm so excited. I've just been praying for the weather. I can still see some sun behind all those clouds up there.
she just can't help herself. She really can't.
What a fucking nightmare. And you can tell Julia's jaw just gets so tight every time she's around. And Brandon is talking about being in the wind, and Julia says, "You're going to be like Alice in the house." Oh, you mean like Dorothy? Yeah, what did I say?
Yeah, what did I say?
Anyway.
So Julia, so they had them, so they're she's just kind of talking now, but she does talk with Betty about, when they got married before, when Russian tradition is you walk down the aisle with the couple. And
with the parents,
For this wedding, they're going to do the American tradition with our Russian parents of him walking her. And so I thought that was neat. I thought that's how they combine both things.
Yeah. What'd you think about the dress?
I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, oh my God, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
But it wasn't overdone, which I prefer for a beach wedding. It wasn't so frou-frou.
It was to me, it was a little too formal for the beach wedding.
Maybe especially for this beach wedding, y'all, because this
is a vow renewal ceremony.
It was even that. It was barely that.
And also the fact that everyone else had just like almost casual clothes on. And it's almost like this is the dress she really wanted to wear instead of and fuck the venue. And we've said before, y'all, you have to think about the venue when you're looking at your dress. And I
wish I would have had an actual minister there just to do it again.
I know.
I think that's redoing the ceremony, because this was like, did y'all just do this for something to film for the show? It felt
like
that.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was no one there. It was they could have just like done this in the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it in Margaritaville, where you went to eat anyway.
Cheesesteak Charlie's.
You can't tell me they were not in a Margaritaville.
They totally were.
They
or
totally
Senior Frogs or something like that.
Yeah.
And a girl behind there's like taking at her tits.
It's like, woo! Can't have any of these.
Oh, but yeah, I kind of thought it would have looked nice in a church, but it was too textured for that kind of thing. It should have just been simpler. Could have been shorter. I don't know. I just feel like, again, I feel like a childless, unmarried gay man being critical of a dress. But what else are we here for?
Childless gay, unmarried men have done that, have made a lot of money doing that.
For eons.
There's literally a show called Say Yes to the Dress with a man doing that.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for. Don't apologize for being you.
Never. So her mother comes in and kind of cries at the dress, and her mother brings her the jewelry that her grandmother wore. I love this. I love when people have stuff like that from their grandparents.
Mm-hmm. I do too.
And then we go out in the wind tunnel that is this beach, and the dad just kind of holds their hands together and just says, "Love her and be happy."
I want you to have a happy life.
Ron and Betty say, "We're so grateful that you guys could be here. We love you both so much."
They're just so intense.
Yeah. They really are.
Even when they're well-meaning, they're just a lot.
Yeah. And the father says, "Yeah, I hope you will love each other," and gets choked up.
Julie said she's never really seen her dad cry a lot.
And then Betty and Ron are crying.
Elaine is just over there stone cold.
And then Brandon, now, granted, it does seem like they are stopping the camera every sentence so she can say something and he can repeat it.
Yes.
But at least he tried, and it wasn't Darcy saying, bitch to say.
Bitch to say.
And I can't critique his Russian, but Russian is a very hard language. And but I just thought this was really nice. It was at least a little bit of a little
nice.
commitment. And then they do rings, and I wrote down they with this and this kind of happily ever after, because they've been on it before. I think this has cemented themselves, because now they're pregnant.
Yeah,
They're definitely. I think they're in it for the long haul.
Yeah,
I think we're going to see them on happily ever after more. The parents always provide fodder. So does Julia.
Betty's going to be a nightmare when she has that baby. A nightmare. You think she's bad now?
Yeah. I do have to say, and you've said this before, mostly about Gino and Jasmine and the pregnancy. It does, I guess, because they can't hide it anymore. Just I kind of wish they did not air so much about Julia saying it's a no for me for kids. And I'm just like, especially when the pregnant photos are right there.
Yeah.
And I know we have to follow it. I get it. But it's like making drama about a moot point now.
They need to have a 90-day seclusion house where they take
where
these
they
people.
They actually have to give birth in seclusion.
Yes, they have to do it all. They can't. They have to move. That's part of the show.
Like Scientology, wordless. No one can say anything.
No one can say anything. But I do think about like the tell-all. They could have said Jasmine, for some reason, had to be on Zoom for the tell-all, and they could have filmed her just from the chest up.
Yeah.
Because this was gagging and gooping, still watching it. But can you imagine if we did not know Jasmine was pregnant?
Oh.
I think this would have been like when we found out Maria was real.
I think
I think that was a missed opportunity by production.
The age of hiding pregnancy is over.
But but she's still out again, unless she's in a seclusion house. The show's so big, they're going to see her out and about.
With social media,
it's really social media that's ruined it.
Social media
that's ruined. That's what's ruined everything. That's what's ruined.
All of it. So later at Senior Frogs,
it didn't rain. By the way,
it did not rain.
It did not rain. It's raining
rain
now.
Dance did not work.
Yes, it. Even Ron brings up that it was amazing. It didn't rain, and they thought it was really great, and so they're ordering food. And Betty says Italians eat with their hands, and food's better when you eat with your fingers. And
the mother goes, because it's lobster. She's like, I'm not comfortable with that.
She's not.
You kind of have to have to pick up lobster and crush it, and you can use a lobster fork after that.
But there are things in some cultures people do not use their hands.
I totally agree. I feel like that's not just in America, because there's other cultures that do that a lot too. But there are some that use their hands exclusively. Yeah, like Ethiopian food, you eat with your hands. Yeah. The world is a wide and varied place.
It is.
So they then Brandon starts talking about the results of the fertility thing, and I went, why are we doing this tonight? Unless production wanted them to.
Unless the production wanted to, but I thought, why are you? Because I got to say, this is all on Brandon. Why did you? He's the one that brought it the fuck up.
Yep. And he knows how she feels.
Because he said, we have exciting news, and he tells him, and she said, I thought we weren't going to talk about it.
Right.
So.
And Julia says, I need surgery. It can be corrected. There are polyps they have to take out. And she's afraid of Anastasia. Never know when she's going to come out of that Romanoff basement. I think she might be saying anesthesia, but I only hear Anastasia. And of course,
Angela Lansbury. God, she was great in that.
Wasn't she the grandmother?
She was a grandmother. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think she was shot first. Again, Tell me you were obsessed with the Romanovs, and I'll show you a little gay boy.
How old were you when you got into that?
Here's the thing. People think it was when the Anastasia movie came out. No, I saw like a special about it, and I was obsessed. Who is Princess Anastasia? But when the movie came out, I did see it, even though I think I was in college at the time.
It came out. I remember seeing it in high school, and I would remember Googling and like, what is this? I didn't know about it. It was 1997. That's when I graduated high school.
So I was in college. Yeah. Had to go revisit my obsession. I know a lot of girls were into it, but a lot of gay boys.
A lot of gay boys too. A lot of gay boys too.
And all the theories of was she still alive? She's shot in the face. Sorry, everybody.
All right. Just please move on.
Along with Angela Lansbury.
Come on.
The grandmother.
All right.
And then they said, workers unite!
All right.
Destroy the palace.
So Brandon and Julia are starting to have the fight. And so she says, she's got to have surgery. She's never had surgery before. And Betty was like, well, you okay? Wait, what? She's like, what? Surgery? And Brandon kind of says, well, don't oversell it. It's a minor surgery, he is right. A lot of sissies have told us this is a pretty minor surgery, and it worked very well and had a very high success rate. But Betty is flipping out, and she's like, "You're 30. Your clock is ticking." And who knew?
Boy, unlikely hero of the episode.
Who knew?
Ron walks in and says, you know what? I disagree. You do what's best for your body. I went, huh? This is like a dog putting on a top hat and tails and doing the splits. It's not something I ever expected to see.
But I would love to see it.
But I enjoyed it very much.
At
Senior Frogs, mind you.
Senior Frog. And yes, he said, you need to do it. And she says, and you see Betty's face.
Oh, she felt betrayed.
She was so pissed. And Brandon is like, this is something we should choose together. And Julie said, you're not the one doing the surgery. And he's like, but I'll be with you the whole time. She's like, but it's my decision. And she says, I don't think she means it. She's just pissed in the moment because he brought it up. And she says, I don't want to have kids. And the blood drains from Betty's face. And she just goes, this is the first time we've heard that. And she looks at Betty. She's like, I don't want to. And Brandon starts spiraling as well.
He leaves
and he gets up and leaves, but only walks 4 steps because you can't really go very far in
Senior Frogs.
Senior margaritas, whatever they are.
There's a girl doing a pole dance right there, and a bunch of frat boys daring each other to put $1 in her,
in her little,
There's a bunch of people doing shots right there too. It's and Ron keeps defending Betty's, and Brandon's like, I can't go through life. She comes and brings him back, but says you're overreacting, and he's like, I can't go through life without kids. And Julia then says, remember when we were traveling and we were being romantic? We've lost all that. Let's recharge. Give me time. We were almost divorced. We need some time to get back, and maybe there'll be a different mood. And Betty just says, I'm holding my tongue. I'm holding my tongue.
Ron even says, he says to her,
shut
don't
up.
get mad.
This is their life.
Yeah, he said, don't get mad at me. It's not our decision. They have to talk about it.
Wow.
She needs time to breathe.
And Elena basically says, her mother says, I want to be a grandma, but I will never push her. And Brandon says, we're not on the same page of what we want in life. I don't know where this relationship is going to go. I just need to say this one thing. This isn't about having kids. It is, and it's not. This is about Julia's fear of death.
Yeah,
and I wish they would
it's all our anxiety. Yes.
Yes. I wish we could just address that. That's the first thing. Maybe it's too complicated on a reality show, but it's like just sitting down with Julia and talking about, instead of Brandon saying, but I want a kid, can't you just get over that fear? because this is an existential dread for Julia. If she goes under anesthesia, she will die.
Yes.
Yes.
It really, I mean, maybe Freud had a point when he talked about the death anxiety, which is, and how it's kind of this I'm joking. Of course he did, but
Who?
because you guys, if you are listening and you know, even just if Jake's saying that trick, of course, none of us want to die, but this having like a fear of,
I should have been fucked to death.
I knew someone personally in my life who like really had this fear of death. And when you have that kind of undercurrent of anxiety, it colors everything you do.
Everything.
And I thank you for pointing that out, because I think I've been saying before, I'm like,
whole
this is
thing.
about Julia's anxiety in general. And I think if she really just worked, now, does she need to go to a psychoanalyst? Maybe. She's Russian. She probably would go hit to it. But
the major issue here is that no one is seeming to point that out.
And if she doesn't deal with it, she's going to pass this fear on to her child.
I know. That's what I'm really worried about, too.
So
because y'all, spoiler alert, they are pregnant.
They're
if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, we're going to see them at the tell-all, and they're going to be pregnant. So yeah,
this is
surprised they didn't have them wait until whatever. Like, show us at the tell-all.
I think at one point they're afraid of people taking pictures of them and saying
they want to handle the narrative. I get it.
I get it too.
I get it. Yeah.
So, but yeah, the whole thing could be if they handled this, if they address the anxiety instead of the children issue.
Yeah.
It's kind of it's frustrating because it's Brandon, and Brandon still doesn't see it, even though he knows she has extreme anxiety.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, she's so afraid to be put to sleep. That's why. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about the bomb that went off in this episode. Gino and Jasmine. And I believe this is their first scene this season without other people in it.
I think so, yes.
At least Matt was in in some of hers, and of course Natalie was in some of the others. And she sent him an email saying, "It's urgent. I need to see you." And he is going to Matt's house, which I think, even for Jasmine, I think that was a power move. And it didn't feel right.
I would have gone to a neutral place, but because he saw the moving boxes. I also want to say, because we talked about this last episode.
Maybe they didn't have anywhere to film.
Well, maybe that. We were talking about how come Jasmine hasn't gotten a job. And it actually was on Mary Payne's podcast where she said this, and I thought that's a good point, because we talked about it, and some sissies talked about it in the comments too. I don't know if Jasmine can work because she's been filming nonstop. If you think about it,
it's true.
So I think this is her job. Is 90 Day Fiance.
Yep, it's a good point.
So I never thought about that. But anyway, I just wanted to say that. So Jasmine sent Gmail and saying that she needs to speak to him urgently. So
Jasmine sent Gmail to
Gino. Sent Gmail a Gino, and she sent Gmail Gino, and yes, so he is driving to the house, and he's like, the way they narrated it, where he's like in the car saying, like, she did get upset at the party and seemed a little jealous. So maybe that means she still has feelings for me. Mm-hmm. And he said, all I want from her is I want her to say that I'm sorry, that she's sorry for cheating on me with Matt. And that I want to admit that she's sorry and that she was with Matt before we went to couples therapy. That's all I want her to admit. That's what has to happen.
And that's never going to happen because Jasmine doesn't think it was cheating.
She doesn't think it was cheating. And she says things have changed. So now we see Jasmine announce, this is kind of what broke my heart, because Jasmine said, my gut told me that I shouldn't move with Matt to Florida. Mm-hmm. But now she's pregnant. She's like, something happened. So she has no choice. And I'm like, ugh, I hate that for her.
Yeah. I'm wondering how reliable all of this is.
I don't know. Sissies have sent us some social media stuff that,
And I think,
and
they are fighting on social media, but I don't know if it's true to life.
I don't know if it's true to life or not. Yeah.
We can only say this is the narrative that we were trying to figure out what they were going to say to talk about how the pregnancy happened, how they got to Florida, because there were rumors they were both already in Florida. She is scared of how Gino is going to take the news, and he thinks I planned it and did it on purpose, but I haven't done that, and that I do believe her. I do not believe that this was planned.
No, I don't
by
think
any
it's
means
planned at all.
I
wonder how long this is. I wish we had a little time frame. I mean, I know they said it was quick, but I wish we knew. So were you just not having sex with condoms, or now we're in a relationship? Like, how long has it been since since last episode that they decided they were going to move forward?
That's a really good point, and I'm really upset that we did not see the pregnancy. Jasmine and Matt talk about the pregnancy.
I think they should have, since we all know she already had a baby, I think they should have shown that. If we had not known, then this was the way to do it.
Exactly.
But yes, I think we should have seen Matt and we should have seen the decision of Jasmine say to the camera, yes, I wasn't going to move with him, but now I have to.
Yeah. To me, that's much more interesting. Now, it may be that they just think that not everyone follows the show and not everyone follows social media in that way. So are they really thinking people who watch this show don't know Jasmine is pregnant?
But no, they don't, because the last tell-all we saw
You're
her
right.
on,
You're right.
So
Never mind. It has been broadcast.
It's been controlled by them already. So I agree with you. I would have liked to see that.
We should have seen that. I understand.
Maybe
and
they're saving it for the tell-all.
Maybe. But I don't know who it feels like now Jasmine is excluding Matt from something. So it's a weird storytelling thing.
Yeah. It's a weird story.
I really don't like it, because then we don't get to see, because we've been following this from Jasmine's perspective for a long time, at least a season and a half. It's much more about Jasmine's journey to having that filmed where Jasmine found out she was pregnant. Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I agree.
So I think either are they just focused on a different storytelling than we want? Or maybe I just want a very different way of telling the story, because I don't give a shit about Gino and Jasmine anymore. We've known they were done.
Yeah.
And maybe production and the edit is still holding on to that. But I don't think anyone hoped they would reunite.
No.
So that's what I'm a little confused about. I think production may have lost their way in how they're telling this story.
I agree.
Anyway, Gino arrives wearing what I can only describe as some type of Native American garment he bought at the reservation gift shop.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, he bought it at a thrift store that someone got at the reservation gift shop.
Or like a Buc-ee's just right outside of it. Something like that.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And she opens the door and he just walks in. She's like, you can come in. And he's just looking at her like Grumpy Cat and going, well, my house is much nicer than this dump. Looks boxes on the floor. If she moves out, maybe she does still care about me. And so Jasmine's almost like it's a job interview. Thank you for coming.
Yes,
it's
wonderful to see you.
I'm so glad to talk to you.
Loren spoke highly of you.
I have your resume here.
Mm-hmm, yes.
And he's like, he's like, have you been since the party? And he's like, well, I was shocked to see how you acted towards Natalie and meeting my family. Jasmine just went, they're my family too. And you can tell she has kind of steeled herself not to be reactive at all, because normally Jasmine would be, this is how you know Jasmine is completely checked out now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because normally she'd be really reactive.
Mm-hmm.
And she apologizes for when she said, when she said, I did ask why the hooker from Vegas was here.
She said, she took responsibility for that.
And I took full responsibility. And Gino's like, well, she broke up with me because of all that. And Jasmine's like, so you're saying she broke up with you because of me and not that she discovered your web of lies and that you were trying to divorce me and you were meeting with me to try to fix things and you were not telling her about our open marriage.
Well, and then Jasmine's like, well, I don't even feel bad for you because you, again, your web of lies. And then Jasmine actually says, I feel bad for her. And that was my fault. And because you lied not only to me, you lied to both of us.
Yeah. And you bringing that woman to Michigan proved that you were the common denominator.
Ooh,
and you were lying to both of us.
Ooh.
And all Gino can say is, no, you're the liar.
You're the liar. Like a little boy.
Yeah. And then he goes, well,
stop.
Stop fighting with me. This was not a good life for me. I was miserable. And Jasmine says, I was miserable too. But war is over.
War is...
If you want it. War is over. That's the first thing I thought of.
I did too. She said, I'm not living here. I'm moving to Florida and Matt is coming with me. And he goes, okay. And she gets cry because
his face drained.
He did. It's just kind of like
a surprise.
Yeah. She says, I didn't do this to hurt you. It just happened. And she said, we're going to have a baby.
We're going to have a baby. And he goes, the first thing he says is, well, good for you. I'm not shocked. It's not a surprise to me.
He kept saying, not a surprise to me. It's not a surprise to me, which means he was shocked and it was a surprise to him.
He is rocked to his core.
Yeah.
And he just goes, well, anything else?
And she said,
this marks the end for us. I already knew that. And she said, because Matt and I are now a family. And then Gino's like, I didn't come here to know the details of your personal life.
And is there anything else important?
Well, I hope you have a good life. And she goes, I will.
He says, good. And he gets up and walks out. She puts her head in her hands and he goes out to his car. But then Jasmine is like looking out her window, crying because she says, I know that I hurt him so deeply.
Right.
And I know that I can tell when he gets alone, he's going to have a meltdown.
And sure enough, when he's on camera and he's in the moment, and this is real, y'all. This is real. They actually know. I don't think they've ever gotten him both the worst parts of him and this is the only time I've ever seen Gino be emotional and not fake it.
Yeah, it does make, and maybe he just doesn't have a capacity. I feel like you really see how someone loves another person whenever they're upset at them or angry at them.
Oh, he's furious.
But even seeing Jasmine being so invested in hurting him and feeling guilty for it and bad for it. And it makes, it made me ask, like, well, did Gino ever love Jasmine? And I think he did. I just think Gino has this very narrow view
his version
of what
of
love is. Yeah. And again, she was the blow up doll he met online kind of a thing in his mind, that she was this sexualized. And then, but this full person of who she is, he couldn't handle.
Right. It was this kind of sexualized version of her. Even when they were in Panama. That version of her was funny, made him laugh, cared about him, and talked about how sexy he was. But as soon as she tried to go deeper or they tried to build something emotional, he couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it. And Reba from Last Resort called it, and he weaponized withholding sex from her to make her feel like shit.
Yep. To break her down. Yep. Wow. And he basically says, He's in the moment.
I'm not crying, y'all. My eyes just watering because I have allergies. So I don't. People are like, Maddie's crying over Gino and Jasmine.
Is that what you think it is? Is y'all? If you're watching the video, he's just lightly patting one eye,
like as you said, like a Kardashian.
It's like Kris Jenner.
Kris Jenner.
It's just not enough to cry. Just showing your emotional.
It's really foreign to me because I don't cry at all.
Yeah, you're pretty much shut down.
I'm pretty dead inside that way. Mm-hmm. So,
and I cry all the time.
You cry all the time. You do. You do cry all the time. That's great. That's good.
Yeah. So he basically in the moment he said, "I thought she loved me. She didn't. She faked the whole thing." So this is where he has to go. This is survival. This is really interesting, I think. Because this is, you see someone rewrite history for themselves. Because now, if she was fake, if she turned on me now, it must have always been fake. And how could I fall for that?
Yeah.
In other words, just use me to get to the U.S. That's what he was thinking the whole time.
And that can be a normal response when you are hurt at first, but I don't think he'll ever get out of that.
I agree. Yeah. Yeah, it's a
lot
shame.
of people, when someone cheats or something like that, say that person never loved me. They never cared about me. Because that's almost easier.
It is easier.
Thinking that you had some type of responsibility or collaboration in someone unloving you and hurting you this way.
And also the fact that you'd also have to believe that that love actually went away, which I think might be the hardest part. And the first reaction is, well, what did I do? How did this happen?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And, that's tough.
That's why y'all should just get a dog.
But not you. We don't have time for a dog.
We don't have time for a dog.
Just go play with other people's dogs.
Sissy sent me a Schnauzer rescue the other day. So
she doesn't
cute.
need to be doing that. She doesn't need to be doing that. I need to talk to her.
Oh, y'all.
There's no room in RG for a dog right now.
There's not. There's not, y'all.
Especially no puppies.
Yes.
I'm putting the kibosh on that. If you want to get a dog who's going to die in like 3 years, fine. I can wait that out.
Well, someone said I should start fostering, but I would foster, fail immediately.
You would too. I feel like disaster. I would be totally awful.
I could never follow the dog and give it.
The dog would stay with me for a day, and I would be so attached after a day.
And you would say things then when they try to get the dog. You're like, well, I've just trained this dog so well. It was so well ill-behaved when it came to me, and I just don't think anyone's going to be.
I don't think anyone else can handle
so
chompers.
You're gonna rationalize it.
Yeah.
So
I think chompers and I we're too difficult for anybody else.
I actually love that. You should get a dog and name it Chompers.
Yeah, I'd be awful. That's why I don't do it.
Already would be bad enough. One day when I start volunteering holding the babies, I'm going to want to take the babies home from the hospital. But that's illegal. I think I'm not.
I think that's a crime.
But I'm not going to tell y'all if I don't think about it when I'm holding that baby and they're looking up at me.
That's the show. What with their eyes that can't even focus?
Yes.
Like little bags of flour that breathe.
With their little lips.
With the cognitive function of a grapefruit.
That's all right. I don't want kids at all. And I'm happy with that now. All right, everybody. That's the show.
What a way to end.
We're recording this on my father's heavenly birthday. So
Heavenly
birthday. So happy birthday, Papa Mara. As we said, I hope you're fucking some blonde with fake tits up there in heaven.
Is it is his birthday or the day he died? I always get confused.
You know, he is a Virgo, hard worker. So he was born on September 10th.
Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Virgos, they're more than hard workers.
Virgo men are crazy. Women, great.
Yeah, I've
We get
dated-
Beyonce.
I've dated, like, 3 of them.
Our OG sissy friends of Virgo, but Virgo men are crazy. They work hard.
There's a lot of good things about them.
There is.
That's all I'll say.
All right, everybody. That is the show. You can go to realitygays.com. Go for merch at shoprealitygays.com until September 22nd of 2025.
And then it's porn again.
Then it's porn again. Porn. Poodle just decided before we logged on that he should start a network called AB Sleaze. And I like it. I think it's good.
AB Sleaze.
The more you hoe.
Yes.
All right. So, yes, you can go there to get merch. We appreciate that very much. And that will be shipped to you in October. Also, leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, wherever you listen to your podcast. We would appreciate that very much. If you wanted to listen to this show without any commercials, you can. That's on RG Plus at the $8 tier. We want to remind everybody that it's been a bit, so we just want to remind you that on the RG Plus, on the $5 tier, that is all like Selling Sunset that's coming up. That's your streamers. That's your Love is Blind. That is your classic 90 Day Fiance, classic The Family Chantel, and now the classic Love After Lockup franchise as well that you can watch, which is
season 2.
Oh, it's my favorite thing we've ever watched.
We're just finishing it.
It's so great. So that's where you can get that. And then the $8 tier gives you all of that, as well as current seasons of Love After Lockup, as well as all of our content commercial free. And then the $15 video tier, I'm bringing this up because someone emailed me and asked me about it today. The video tier, you get everything, and you also get a YouTube live that we do with you once a month. And we usually do some type of under the skirt. Y'all are people are asking us now, are we going to cover the Bachelorette, Taylor, Frankie, Paul? Well, I'm going to tell you now.
I don't know.
Before we announce it to anybody, if we do, it's going to be that $15 tier that's going to hear it first.
Amen.
So they get that. They also get They get the call us where they can call in and leave a voice message. And lastly, we have YouTube Say where our Happily Ever After episodes and Secret Lives of Mormon Wives go on YouTube. However, people on the $15 tier, that's on Tuesday. People on the $15 tier get both of our videos on Sunday night, as well as a video of the new season of Love After Lockup.
Even more reasons to ignore your family.
Yeah, sorry. I realized we hadn't gone over that in a while, and some of you might want to know.
We should do that once a month, probably.
Something else that people have asked us to do, and we never remember to do it until somebody emails us to ask. That never was a true thing you said about us. All right, everybody. That is the show. We call these people lonely hearts because aren't we all just lonely hearts looking for love in all the wrong places?
Yes, and if you hear 2 homosexuals on this podcast say that we're going to do that next time, just want in one hand and piss in the other. if you're going to want it.
And but don't call us.
Don't call us. Please remind us. But it's not going to do any good. We're going to do our best, but call us.